Greetings everyone. A friend of mine in the Indoor Aviation Club donated me a P38 Lightning. This was a 39cm differential throttle with elevator foam flying indoor plane. He assured me it would fly well if it had light radio gear in it. It came with the motors and a rather heavy servo attached to the elevator. So, to prove its flying capabilities, I installed the radio gear from my B2 Delta bomber. It's not a very good radio and it does tend to lurch around a lot, but it would be enough to prove what the capabilities of the P38 were. Let's see how I get on with this little test. The P38 came to me like this. It's got twin motors, a large servo operating the elevator. It's a differential throttle model. What I intend to do is remove this large servo and just use the elevator for trim initially, and I'll install this differential receiver which came with the B2 bomber and just see how it flies. It was quite quick to install. The B2 radio and battery box just slotted into the P38 fuselage. Okay, I've wired up the motors, reverse polarity so they're pulling instead of pushing, and I've attached the wheels. And I've rigged up the elevator just in a temporary position as trim, and if it works out as a really good flyer, I might consider putting some better gear in there with a elevator servo. And the all-up weight without the battery is 43 grams, which is pretty light, and when I add the battery that makes it 51 grams. There's heaps of power with these motors with the radio gear from the B2 bomber. Feels like it wants to fly vertically. Hopefully there's not too much left and right, because with this controller there's only one setting, which is full on left or full on right, and I can really feel it pulling hard. I headed off to Mullum to see how it would fly. It's me taking off to the right and it's lurching up and down, so I think I need to decrease the elevator a little bit. Let's try that again. It's going a little bit better now, a little bit less lurching. Oh, there goes a pelican. I think I've got the P38 somewhat under control now. Bit of free flight going on here. Don't hit the roof. Watch out for that basketball goal. Oh no. Ah, it's clear and landed. I managed to keep it in the air despite all the distractions going on. Whoa, whoa. Some people prefer to fly inverted around here. When I cut the throttle, it drops out of the sky. Taxi's great though. Takeoffs are no trouble, but I'll try and improve on that landing. It had really good wheels, so it took off straight away. It was a bit hard to control with the lurchy B2 controls, but I got some good flight times out of it anyway. I then did some further flight testing on my next visit to Waverley. With all that power, I had to be careful to keep it out of the rafters. I had to keep cutting the throttle to stop it from hitting the ceiling. I also had to keep out of the way of the Concorde. Coming in hot. Very resilient, this foamy. Yeah. I think this is getting better as the battery goes flat. With the battery voltage dropping, it was a little bit easier to control. That's a better landing. Now that I know that it can fly okay, I'll probably invest some time and money in getting a better receiver with differential motors and elevator preferably. I need one that will pair with my FlySky transmitter. I did find one out there with the differential motors and elevator. However, this was about $50, so I think I'll see if I can find a cheaper solution in the meantime. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you would like to receive updates on my projects. See you in the next one. Bye for now.